install the Black Widow 800 into the treatment area. So you want to prepare the room for treatment using our pre-project checklist and our heater instructions. There'll be a link in the description of the video for both. Today we're filming in the living room, but if you're filming in a facility that has sprinkler heads, you want to make sure you use your sprinkler covers that come with the package that we showed you earlier. I wanted to show you a couple things on this side of the heater. This is your duct where the air comes out and it flows out, and you want to keep 5 feet of distance from the heater in clearance so that the air doesn't back up into the heater and shut it off. I also want to show you that this is where your slits are for your accessories, for your T splitter, which will fit on the side here with a bracket, and then also your duct ring, which your ducting will fit onto. They both will slide into these slots. And this is the back of the heater. I wanted to show you there's a sensor back here, so you want to keep this area 5 feet clear of any debris or where the heat can't get sucked in here. So the front and the side with the propane hose and the top of the heater, you want to keep 2 feet clearance free from any combustible materials. Some heaters sit outside and blow the heat in. Others roll in and use a fresh air module. We actually open a window with our heater because we burn 99% of the carbon dioxide in the room. We need a little fresh air so the heater doesn't choke out. The little air that's coming in through the window is not going to affect your treatment space. The heat will stay rise up to 140 and continue to do your heat treatment in the same time frame. So we're going to start by plugging in the thermostat. You're going to use your 3-foot cord and plug it into the extension out of the heater. You're going to take that, you're going to plug it into one of your 2 outlets, doesn't matter which one, on your thermostat. You're going to take your thermostat and plug it into your yellow 25-foot cord. And you're going to take your 25-foot cord and you're going to plug it into an outlet in the wall. The thermostat is going to come pre-programmed for 140 degrees. It's going to drop 5 degrees once the heater gets the temperature and drop to 135, and it'll kick on. When it does that, the heater and fan, propane, everything will shut off and start automatically on the thermostat's programming, 135 to 140. We're going to hook up your propane hose. Now normally, like I said, this is a demo unit, so I'm not going to do it, but you would put dope putty on here, and then it gets screwed into here. When you connect this, you're going to twist this backwards. So it's not lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. It's actually lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. And so when you tighten that down, you want to get a pipe wrench and tighten it all the way once it's on. And right now we're going to do it by hand, and it's connected. 2 things to remember is keep your cap twisted tight. And also this valve is how you turn your gas off and on. This is closed, and when the valve is in line with the pipe, it is open, so the gas is flowing. Okay, we're going to hook up our propane tanks. Just going to put the fitting on, and then twist that in so it's tight. I'm going to twist this one on. And as you notice in the video, we have 20-pound propane tanks. That's all you need. If you want to get bigger, you can, but 2 tanks should last you 2.5 to 3 jobs, and then you should be good to refill them or have a couple extra spare. As you can see, the hose is coming up through the door, and you can leave your door open like this, and it's going to get enough airflow to help the heater keep its carbon dioxide levels down. So you don't have to worry about your door being open a little bit. Okay, we got everything hooked up now. The propane is on, the thermostat's on. We're ready to fire the machine up. So what you want to do is come over here, and you got your fan on and off. You're going to turn that on. The heater's going to turn on, and you'll hear the fan kick in, and then we'll wait 30 seconds or so, let that gas pump for a minute, then we'll hit the burner. When we hit the burner, you'll hear it go woof, and it should start. If it doesn't happen right away, we'll turn it back off, because it takes a minute for that gas to flow through. You heard that woof, that's the turning on. Now that your heater's on and everything's running, you want to get the temperature, and when you hit 100 degrees, you want to come over and turn your fans on low. Once you hit 120 degrees, you want to put them up to high. That way you get the air circulation going, but you have some heat involved with that too. You can also use your TR42As, the temperature wireless monitors we have, to measure your temperatures in different spaces in the heat treatment. Now that your heater's hit its temperature and it's ready to shut everything off, we'll come out here. I'm going to turn the gas off. That way it will run out of the system in the heater. And now we're going to shut the heater off. So we'll turn the burner off since we got the gas off. Let that fan run for about a couple seconds to kind of kick that propane out. And then go ahead and shut it off.